What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be going over how and why I started a company in 2022. There's a little bit of a strange story behind how I got into my company and how it's been growing so far. I'm making this video just for people that are interested in going into business or waiting to take that leap for themselves. Hopefully my story on how my company started shed some light on how inexperienced I was when I started and how you should make that leap too. So let's dive into it. So if you watched the welcome intro to the channel, or you've seen some of the other videos on my channel, all of like 5 of them, you would know that I'm trying to do home tours and also talk about other topics, but really tour some amazing places and see some amazing sites and bring that to the channel for you guys as well. And I started this channel with an iPhone 10 and nothing else. I had no other equipment, no tripod, no gimbal, no anything. And I quickly realized that realtors are not open to the idea of letting a stranger with a phone into $1 million listing, and I got shot down many times. But we're persistent on this channel, okay? And we don't give up very easily. So instead of giving up, we decided to get creative and find some new inventive ways on how to get into these homes and listings. Now, I was able to get into some inexpensive listings and listings that weren't over $1 million. And one agent was very nice and helpful, and his photographer who photographed the home for him also did drone video. And he asked me, he said, hey, do you want the drone video for, your video tours? I think it'd be really helpful for your channel. And so I was like, yeah, with no prior knowledge of drone video or anything, how it worked. And he gave me the drone video, and I was baffled by the quality and the capability of what drones can do. And I thought this would be great for the channel. Maybe I can get into homes a little bit easier if I have more equipment, but drones are very expensive. So I have this drone here. As you see, I got this drone and I started shooting video and started shooting photos, but this drone with the package that I bought cost around $1,200, which was relatively expensive for a channel that's bringing in no revenue. So me being creative, I thought, how can I make this money back? There's gotta be a way for me to make this money. So I decided to start trying to sell photos. Not everybody has photographs of, from a drone, and I thought, let me try and find a business or somebody that might need these photos. So I started going from business to business, trying to sell photos or ask them if they wanted drone photos, and every single business shot me down. So until I started to get very creative, I thought, well, maybe they should see their product first. Now again, the only thing I have is the drone. I don't have anything else. So I started taking some photos. I have a MacBook from 2013 that I was editing these photos on pretty terribly, I might add. But the photos looked good. I was getting a little bit better, and eventually I came across the Junkyard. The Junkyard was the very first listing that actually bought the photos and videos off of me. And to earn that money for the very first time, I've earned money in many ways in my life, but I felt accomplished. I felt like I'd achieved something that I had never achieved before. And because I had done it by myself, nobody taught me or nobody showed me, there was no direction. And so I followed that feeling, I chased that feeling, and I started to get better at it. And I started going to more businesses, and more businesses were allowing me to sell them photos. And within a month, I had made the money back from my drone. And I thought, this might go somewhere. This might actually do something. So I decided to keep moving forward with it. And not to bore you with the whole story, but that's really how the drone business started. And when I started the business, there was no direction, there's no guide on how to start a drone business. There weren't even any relatively around in my area. So I didn't have any kind of foundation or pricing list or editing software, none of that stuff I had, but it was fun and it was exciting. So I kept on deciding to pursue it just to see where it would lead. One of the hurdles I ran into is I didn't realize that I had to have a license to fly to sell photos commercially. So I had to stop doing what I was doing and then study for the 107 drone test to pass the test in order to become that. And then I realized I should probably be an LLC so I can actually save money on taxes and do this legitimately. And so I started to fumble my way through the process, but the process was exciting. It wasn't going to work 9 to 5, getting the check, go home. I was actually making money in my own creative way and exploring it, and just there was no rules, and I loved that about the business. So once I made the money back for the drone, I realized, well, I still need money for the channel because I don't have a $3,000 camera and all this equipment and lighting and tripods and stuff. So I decided to keep pursuing that. Once I was a licensed company and business and I had all the right certifications, I decided to keep pursuing that, and I got better at it. I got better at editing. I got better at doing videos. I had to learn how to receive payments, type up invoices. These were all things I was learning as I was doing the company, but it was fun. And I took a break from trying to do the home tours just so I could build up the company. I realized, well, what if I start a business? Not only am I a licensed realtor, but now I have my own licensed photography company. That may let people let me in their homes a little bit more. I feel a little bit more comfortable about me being there. So all of these things were built around the channel's idea, and I think that's what I'm trying to convey to you is you don't have to have all the tools to do what you're trying to do. I want to do home tours. I want to tour amazing places in general with you guys, but I didn't have the equipment that I needed. So instead of quitting, I decided, what can I do to better propel myself into the life that I'm trying to have? And it fumbled my way into having my own company. This was not something I dreamed of having, and it's just kind of born this way, but I love it. I love what I do, and I'm enjoying it. And I've been able to upgrade my phone, upgrade getting a tripod and the lighting and a backdrop and the drone and a MacBook and editing software, Adobe. I've been able to do all these things because I pursued in the right direction. You don't have to know the path, but you just need to at least be heading in the right way. A lot of people come on YouTube and they try to sell you their products after they've made millions of dollars or they've claimed they've made millions of dollars, right? But I want you guys to see a channel from the beginning. It started in 2021 of October, but the company really didn't start actually performing until January. Just like this channel is fresh, so is my company. So as you can see, we're recording this in the real estate office that I work in. Now, realtors leave after 5 o'clock, so the office is pretty much empty for me to record the videos as I like. But all the equipment that you see in the video, this is the equipment that I'm using right now for the channel. And as you can see, there's a lot of potential for us to grow and get more equipment, better lighting, better recording, better editing, all of that. So there's so much more ways that we can grow this channel, eventually getting our own office space, our own company lease, all these kinds of things I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys. But we got to start from somewhere. The company's growing. I'm not trying to rush anything, but I'm looking forward to showing you guys what I have planned in the future. We got a lot of things coming up, a lot of really amazing things. And before I even got my computer, which isn't in the video, I was having to edit this on my phone. Look at these thumbs. These thumbs do not cut clips where they need to be cut. So when we look back on this channel in a couple of years from now, we can see the growth, and you can see that this is a journey and this is a process. Nobody just comes into this sector or this space knowing what they're doing, let alone YouTubers. No YouTubers just go to college to major in YouTubing and then become very successful YouTubers. It's all them following their passion and following what they love. So I hope that you guys find this video somewhat useful. This is just a little bit background on my company. This is how I started my company. One of the things that we're going to be doing on this channel that I'm really excited to announce is that we're going to be doing quarterly videos. So in publicly traded companies, they each have quarterly business meetings for their shareholders. Every 3 months they go over the finances of the business. I'm going to go back and do a quarterly meeting for my first quarter back in October, and then April just hit, and so I'm going to be doing a second quarterly meeting as well. You guys are going to be able to see how much money I'm making, how much money I'm spending, where the money's going, and where we're projected to go in the future. This does two things. This one gives you insight on how my company's run, how much money I'm actually making doing this business, and how I'm able to stay afloat and keep the business growing. And two, it helps keep me accountable. You guys get to see firsthand the funds that I'm making through this business and that I'm doing everything legitimately, and it makes you feel a little bit better because you're getting to see, you know what, he's doing it, this is how he's doing it, I can do it too. So I hope that you guys find this video useful. I'm really looking forward to going over all this stuff with you, and I'm really thankful that you guys tuned in. Please make sure you give this a like and a subscribe. We're trying to grow as fast as we can, and I'm trying to constantly buy new equipment and learn new techniques of editing and filming so I can provide better content for you guys. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video, and if you haven't had a chance, also check out the Mainstream Record video. Let me know your thoughts. I know it's not perfect. I know it's not getting 2 million views, but hey, your feedback means the world to me. So guys, thank you for being on the channel, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.